start out saying that although we are definitely happy we won, felt like we left a lot out there today. But you got to give Washington credit. We knew they were going to come in. We knew they were going to be tough, and you know they were coming off 2 wins in a row, and they did a nice job of really not allowing us to function in all 3 phases at the level that we know we're capable of doing. So give them credit. But again, we're on to we've got 3 tough opponents coming up, starting with the Chicago Bears and 3 NFC North opponents, and we've got a lot to clean up in order to move forward to get to where we want to get to.
Is that your, when you go home tonight, is it going to be that those, I don't want to say negative things, but the disappointments, is that going to override the fact that you won a game?
No, never. No, we'll never, like I said, we'll never apologize for winning. We're always going to feel great about winning. But you always want to go out there and put your best performance out there. And, I think there was more out there today for us.
How concerned are you that you for the second game in a row, you started fast and you ended up in a 1-score game in the fourth quarter?
Yeah, every game's different. So I don't think that, I wouldn't say concerned. It's just more or less we had a lot of short fields today, and we didn't capitalize on those. So we got to take a look at the film critically and clean up whatever we need to clean up and make sure that our plan is tight and that our guys know what to do when they're out there, and got to get better.
Matt, I know with the first half of the season, you guys, the curve was going up in the 4 games before Los Angeles. You were starting to play really good offense, and it's been really choppy since then. What do you think's going on there?
Yeah, no, if I knew the answer right now, it wouldn't be like that, right? So we just got to go back and look at everything and reevaluate and reassess and see what we're asking our guys to do and find a good mix of what was working earlier in the season and just making sure they're comfortable with everything we're asking them to do.
How big was getting some better field position from your punt return game today?
Yeah, that was very encouraging. We knew we were going to have some opportunities. Tress Wade I think he was number 1 in gross punting in the National Football League, so he really booms the ball out there. So we figured we'd have some ops for some returns, and I thought Tyler came in and did a great job for us. And I thought the guys blocked for him well as well.
Matt, I know that obviously Aaron Jones had a big day. When he's rolling the way that he is and the rhythm he's in, are you ever tempted just to, and I know the 2-back rotation is important to you, but ever scrap that, just kind of stick with him and ride his momentum?
Absolutely. I think, and I don't know what the final numbers were in terms of snaps, but it certainly felt like he was out there a little bit more today. But, I do think Jamal is a threat as well. We're really happy with both those backs, so it really doesn't matter necessarily who's in there all the time. I got confidence in either one of those guys to go out there and get the job done.
Why has that remained so important to you? Because we see that, I know stats aren't everything. We see the box sheet, and one guy has 8.4 yards per carry, the other's 3.4. What do they both? What does Jamal give to you, and why is that important to keep him involved?
I just think any time in this league that it gets tough. I mean, they play a pretty physical position, and the wear and tear on those guys, it can take its toll. I experienced it last year and in previous seasons, and I just think for us to be at our best when we need to be at our best towards the end of the season, it is important. Like we've said all along, this is not a sprint; it's a marathon. But certainly, as the season winds down or comes closer, we're going to do whatever we have to do to make sure that we have our best guys out there in position to help us win.
Matt, can you talk the play in the fourth quarter? You're backed up around the 10-yard line or so, 3rd down and fairly long, and Aaron finds Aaron down the sideline. Just talk about how important that play was in this game.
Yeah, I thought that was pretty much the play of the game from an offensive standpoint. It was looking pretty grim right there in another 3rd and long situation, and just an incredible throw and incredible catch by Aaron Jones.
And
took you a while to get in here. Where were you?
I was just talking to a bunch of our players.
You weren't, I was just curious if you were maybe watching Kyle's team at the end there playing against New Orleans.
I may have caught the end of that.
So the reason I ask is obviously they put up a crap load of points there. I mean, what do you need to do with your offense to get it to a point where you could be in a game like that? Because it hasn't looked that way for quite a while.
Yeah, no, I mean, I think if we had the answers right now, you wouldn't be seeing what you saw today. And you got to give them credit because they came out and they didn't quit. And we knew that they were a big physical front. But again, I don't think it's up to our standards. So we've got to go back, look critically, and make the corrections and make sure that we're putting our guys in good position.
Speaking of that game, you are number 2 in the NFC at the moment. Is that a big deal to you? Or is the final 3 games here really the only thing that's on your radar?
Yeah, and it's not even necessarily the final 3 games. It's the Chicago Bears. I mean, shoot, you look at what they did, beating a pretty good Dallas team, and they were pretty much in control for the entire game, right? And I don't think the final score was indicative of how that game went. So I just think that we've got a tough task in front of us, and I know that we're going to get their best shot, and we've got to get a lot corrected in order to beat a quality opponent like that.
So Matt, you're so even-keeled with us when we ask you questions about your offensive performance. What are you like? I assume you're going to go upstairs to your office and watch the film right away after this. Are you different when you're sitting there by yourself? Or maybe
You'll never know that. No, yeah,
that was a guess.
no, certainly, yeah. I mean, there's stuff that I'm sure I'm going to look at and set up myself about, and got to be better for this team.
More, please. What do you think of your defense? Yeah, I mean, other than the last drive, you guys kind of had things under decent control, and they had the one drive where they ran the ball pretty well, but for the most part, it seemed like you had things pretty well under control. Yeah,
no, the defense did a nice job for the majority of the game. Like you said, I think there was, a 95-yard drive or something like that, where they sprung a couple big runs. I know Geis got loose on a big one. But for the most part, I thought our defense played well. I liked the energy. I thought they prepared well all week. And we gotta make sure that we build on that moving forward.
What do you think of what Jimmy gave you, and is there even more? I mean, it looked like maybe there was some even more yardage for him there on a couple of those. He looked pretty upset with himself. Is there even more he could give than what he gave you today?
Yeah, no, I thought Jimmy did a nice job coming through and making some big plays. And, we had him another time in the second quarter on a throwback that we just missed on. But, I was happy with his performance.
Frosty the snowman was a jolly happy soul with a corn cob pipe and a button